Dear student, today we are concentrate on our departments in a public administration. The work of government is the administration is done mainly through the line agencies. It is a department or department is work through the line agencies. The line agencies are studied in the previous classes. They are the three types. They are the three types, namely departments, independent regulatory commissions, public corporations. According to the Wilby, governmental functions may be grouped in accordance with two principles. In accordance with the two principles, integrated or departmental, disintegrated or the independent. Disintegrated or independent. In the field of integrated system, related activities in the same general field are grouped together into the departments. The entire organization is tied a single chain of command and is under direct chain of the chief executive. The direct change under the chief executives. This system is practiced in India. This system is practiced in India, England and many other countries. England and many other countries. The departmental system, on the other hand, treat each agency as an independent unit and not related to other services. This principle in practice in USA, where there are a number of independent regulatory commissions are functioning. Is a number of independent regulatory commissions are functioning. Then the meaning of the department. What is the main meaning of the departments? Departmental organization is a result of the operation of the principle, the division of labor in administration. According to the skills, the division of labor important in the administrative departmental structure. The term department means a part or portion of a complex. In France, the whole country is divided into a number of administrative districts. In the France, the whole country is divided into a number of administrative districts which are also called as a department. In that France, it is called as a departments. But in a governmental administration, the term department stands for major branch or limit of government administration. Major limits of the government administration. A department is a fundamental organizational unit of administration. It is a fundamental organizational unit of administration on which rest the obligations of carrying the governmental operations, carrying the government functions in result highest and biggest unit of administrative hierarchy. The biggest administrative hierarchical structure which stand below the chief executive. It is all come under the chief executive. They function under his control and responsible to him. Is under its control and responsible to him. Department is a traditional and most important form of deciding and conducting governmental operations. It is conducting the governmental operations. In other words, DMOC and DMOC. The departmental system The departmental system is a natural outgrowth of the need for the provisions of an enterprise multiply over and over, as in the case of modern government, over and over, or as in the form of government, is a divisions is a natural growth for the divisions of an enterprise multiply over and over in the case of modern government, and especially the federal government. In the federal government, the powers are distributed between the central and the state government. That is why the department also the powers distributed between the administrative units. So, government departments enjoy the highest formal status with the administrative structure as a nation. In a nation, so generally they perform three important functions. First one, implementing the policies determined by the chief executive. Implementing the policies determined by the chief executive. Assisting the ministers in making policies, plans and the programs. Assisting the ministers in making policies and the plans and programs. Securing overall coordination at the top. Securing the overall coordination at the top. Then government departments are usually the designated according to a particular work they have to do. For example, defense department, health department, education department, social welfare department, etc. It is a defense department, health department, education department, social welfare department. The administration of countries like England, India, and the USA is carried on through the governmental issues on a department. Is a governmental issues on a department. In India and the England, the power to organize or reorganize the government department is vested in the executive. Is the executive work more than that? The department or commander, the chief executive. In the USA, such power vested in the Congress. In USA, it is a power vested in the hand of Congress. In India, it is under the control of Parliament. Then importance of the department. Departmental system of administration is superior to independent system. The highlights of some of the importance of the departments. First one is simplification of the machinery. Simplification of the machinery. Departmental system simplifies the problem of government. The administrative organization of modern states are quite complex. Now it is a complex situation in an administrative system. In a administration, we are maintaining the simplifying of the machinery. We wanted to know about the departments. The departmental system lessens this complexity. It avoids the confusions. The department's confusions avoids the confusions in this system. It gives the more time to executive for the consideration of important executive problems and makes possible more intelligent legislation. Second one is specialization. Departmentalization enables an organization to avoid the benefits of specialization. Specialization, we are studying about the specialization, engineers, doctors, these are the specialization. And the education department also many in a situation to the skills more and more. Each and every educated person, they are give more importance to the skills. The diploma, it is a skill-based course. All these are come under the departments. They are come under the departmental works. Every department looks after a major function. Expertise its development and efficiency of operations increases. Next, autonomy. Departmentalization result in the division of the organization into semi-autonomous units. In these units, each and every minister is given adequate freedom. The feeling of autonomy provides satisfaction and motivation to the work. It leads to the higher efficiency of operation. Department gives the autonomy to the officials. It leads to the efficiency in the issues or works. Next, proper work programs. The proper grouping of service into the department facilitates the formulation and implementation of the proper work program. It would also save the time of the legislature and the chief executive in dealing with the budget, supervision and the control. Budget and supervision and the control. The budget, we are all know that what is the budget. Then efficiency and the economy. Grouping the services into the departments on the basis of the nature of their work avoids the overlapping and duplication of the functions. Under this system, effective supervision and control is possible. This system is administration leads to efficiency of work and prevent waste of money. Prevents waste of money. Appraisal. Appraisal of ministerial performance becomes easier when specific tasks are assigned to departmental personnel. Thus, departmentalization has important implications for organizational performance and the effectiveness. It is also important from the point of view employees and the executives. It is all about the importance and the what is a department.